Nilesh Shah, Managing Director of Kotak AMC joins us now. Nilesh bhai, good morning. I hope I did not disturb you from your yoga schedule today.
No, Nikunj bhai. Yoga is well before market hours, not during market hours.
So, which is one yoga asan which represents the market ki chal?
So, in some sense, for investors, it is the Savasana where you are just sitting, doing nothing, and enjoying the ride. And for traders, it is the Sirsasana if you are short on the market.
Is there something called Laxmi Aasan which you like to share with us?
Well, if there is no asan, we can always create one. And I think the best asan in the market is, as Vikas was mentioning, stay invested for a long-term growth story. Nikunj bhai, you remember in 1990 we were about $300 billion economy and around the same market cap. Today, 3 decades down the line, we are 12 times higher in terms of GDP and similarly in terms of US dollar terms market cap. The same trend will happen over next 15, 20, 30 years. So just stay invested, let the rising tide lift your boat.
Nilesh, India was the one to export yoga to the world as well, and it's become a global trend. And it seems for markets as well, there's a lot of interest and attractiveness that India holds for their portfolio.
Undoubtedly, there are 3Gs available in India. Growth better than peer group, governance standards which are better than peer group, which reassures investors that if you make money, it will stay with you. And finally, the green transformation. We are the lowest per capita polluter in the world. And despite that, we are taking concrete steps on renewable energy, green hydrogen, and carbon emission. So where will you get this 3G of growth, governance, and green? And last 2 decades, India has delivered 1.5 times more return than comparable peer group. In fact, the future looks even brighter. So my feeling is that yes, foreigners will be a buyer in Indian market. They'll be bigger buyers at lower levels. They'll be probably a little less buyer at higher levels, but they'll be a buyer.
This comes in a very timely manner when the Prime Minister is also, to his US visit as well. Which are the sectors that you believe stand to gain the most? Is it defense? Is it manufacturing? Is it technology?
So always it is the promoter which makes the difference. A good promoter in a bad sector also can protect value or create value. But a bad promoter in a good sector will definitely destroy value over a period of time. But within that caveat of choosing right promoter, 2 themes which should do well: manufacturing in India, thanks to China Plus One, where companies are now looking to outsource to India in order to diversify out of China. Companies which are catering to local as well as global market should benefit out of this. What we saw in chemical sectors over the last 7-8 years, a similar thing with ups and downs will get replicated in many other manufacturing sectors. The second sector where I am bullish is healthcare ecosystem. More than 1/3 of doctors in US and UK are Indian origin. 45% of medicines consumed by volume in America is made in India. Our healthcare delivery cost is far more competitive compared to Western world than even our IT services cost. Put all these things together in an aging world. Over a period of time, will we see a healthcare company doing on-site and off-site delivery, employing lakhs of medical professionals, and providing healthcare benefits, healthcare coverage to India as well as abroad. So healthcare and manufacturing, these are 2 sectors where we could see multi-decadal growth opportunity.
We appreciate your time, Nilesh bhai. Thank you very much.